show a story arc shall I do today? But how are you doing? What story arc shall I do today? I don't know. Well, I did the Civil Klingon War last week, so I don't know yet. Is there anything you'd like to say? Okay. 20. Yesterday's war. Temporal. I don't like the Terran one. Dyson? Yeah, I don't like Dyson. I call you. I don't know. Why do I want to do this? Gamma. Alright guys, what that story, how do you need to play?
Trekkie 1982. What story arc line do you want me to play?
Where's the one with the Enterprise C? Did you like that one?
We've detected an anomaly in the Azure network. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned that they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out.
Lanthor. 1.
Hey, morning, Lanthor. I don't know if you've already seen it, but I have special blurb made for you. So,
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Blur. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel
that's
points.
the one.
Trekkie 1982. Sto Elcom. Nightbot.
I know.
Welcome
know.
to STO. Attention
Do
all
you have a
hands.
question?
This is your captain speaking. We have landed in a bit of trouble and I need all hands at deck to join the Maygen. Be careful but stay sharp and you will survive this chaos. Lanthor. I love it. Laughing smiley.
Shit. How you doing, by the way?
Thank you, Captain. The Tholian Assembly appreciates your loyalty. So many ship captains threw away their lives needlessly in the days after they annexed this area of space. It'll take a few hours to offload your cargo. Feel free to grab a hot meal in the commissary. I know that comforts can be hard to come by in this sector. I recommend the plomeek soup. It almost tastes like something. Do you need anything else?
Lanthor. All good, thank you.
Haven't seen you around here before, Captain. Got a minute to talk? I know. I asked around about you, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you this, but I need your help. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are. Not in this timeline, I mean. My ship, my crew. We were supposed to do something important. We went through an anomaly, moved through time, and everything changed. We tried to go back. I guess the battle with the Klingons disrupted the anomaly. Instead of getting back where we belong, we ended up here with the Tholians running everything. I'd never even seen a Tholian before. You have to help us set things right. You have to help us get back to our ship.
Oh, I really need a new headphones.
Lanthor.
Wireless.
I really like this story. It was a big deal when it released.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Me and my crew. There are a little over 100 of us here, scattered throughout the work camp. We're about 65 years ahead of where we should be, according to my math. We were fighting the Romulans. This was back in 2044.
I do like this
And
one
weapons
with the
discharge
Enterprise
caused
C.
a temporal rift. We passed through, and because we weren't at Narendra to do what we were supposed to do, the timeline changed. We ended up in a timeline where the Federation and the Klingon Empire were at war. The Federation was losing, badly. We tried to go back to set things right. But then the Klingons found us and the Enterprise D. There's someone here with us from that timeline. Her name is Tasha. I'll take you to her. Maybe she can help explain this.
We need your help. My name is Tasha Yar. I was Chief Tactical Officer of the USS Enterprise D. In my timeline, we were fighting a war against the Klingons, and I was proud to do my part to protect the Federation. What I learned, though, in the correct timeline, history as it should be, I died a meaningless death. I accepted the risks when I put on the uniform, and I don't regret what happened. But if I'm going to die, I want it to mean something. That's why I chose to go back with the Enterprise C.
That's not what I'm saying. Hold on, guys. Alrighty.
I know this is a lot to accept, but you have to trust us. My name is Tasha Yar. I was Chief Tactical Officer of the USS Enterprise D. In my timeline, we were fighting a war against the Klingons, and I was proud to do my part to protect the Federation. What I learned, though, in the correct timeline, history as it should be, I died a meaningless death. I accepted the risks when I put on the uniform, and I don't regret what happened. But if I'm going to die, I want it to mean something. That's why I chose to go back with the Enterprise C. I know this is a lot to accept, but you have to trust us.
Oops. I just forget the whole damn thing how this works. I think I was Castellio. Oops. I didn't follow his. No, I wish I could use Revelio. Right.
We need your help. I'm from Starfleet, and if I'm right, that's a name that should ring bells with you as well. In an alternate timeline from this one, the correct one, Starfleet is still alive and well, and you're a Starfleet officer too. When the Enterprise C moved ahead in time, it created an alternate timeline, one in which I was alive but shouldn't have been. I left with the Enterprise to set things right. We thought we were returning to the Narendra system in 2344 to defend the Klingon colony there from a Romulan attack. We ended up in this nebula in 2409. The Tholians caught us before we could try again, and you can guess the rest. We're going to try to restore the timeline, but to do so, we need the Enterprise C. It's still in the hangar here, and as soon as we get back to her, we'll find the temporal rift and get back to where and when we're supposed to be. To do that, we need your help. Franklin Drake is already helping us. He managed to get an access key used to operate the systems in the hangar control room. We need you to get the code from Drake and use it to open the doors to the hangar control room. I'd go myself, but we've already been here a week. The Tholians know we're trying to get back to the ship. They're watching us. But you're new. They won't suspect you're involved. That's the idea, at least. Of course, it's not as simple as getting the code and opening the door. The Tholians have guards on all critical areas. You'll need to slip past the guards and get into the maintenance tunnels. From there, it's a winding maze to the hangar control room, which can only be unlocked from the inside. Once
Is the
you get in,
mail
you'll be able to
is
open
the
We'll be
graphic
waiting
sharper?
to free the Enterprise. Here, take this communicator. It's on a scrambled frequency the Tholians don't monitor, and it'll allow me to contact you while you're on the move. Maybe you can convince someone to cause a distraction. That might make slipping past the guards into the tunnels easier.
Do you have a question? Do you need anything else?
It's too bright in here.
I will be free. Your plan is foolhardy. If you want to die, do it without my assistance.
How can I assist you? I don't remember the Federation, or Starfleet. The war was almost over before I was born. This is the only life I know. One of servitude, deprivation, loss. I want something better. That freedom my parents and grandparents told me about. I want the Federation back. I'll help. Just tell me what you need.
Lanthor. About Trekkie. Nightbot. Trekkie 1982 comes originally from the Netherlands, but she lives in England. She is married to Spoon 2006 and together they team up in STO. She loves writing fantasy herself and is currently working on her first fantasy novel. The other games she loves to play is Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher and
Maybe
the Star Trek
Spoon and
Prodigy
I will
Supernova.
stream together
Did you know that she
on
has her own
Friday.
Trek podcast? It called Trekking Around. Have a look, maybe you will like. She also named their first dog after a dragon.
Hope we can. Would be fun. And I set up his.
That'd be cool to see.
Yeah. He will be back on Thursday morning. So then he will sleep. And then we will have. We will do some grocery shopping. So we have the Friday all off. And our intention is to play Stow together and stream it together.
We've hit a snag. There are Tholians in the control room. When they're in there, they pump in a Tholian-friendly atmosphere and raise the temperature. It will kill us if we try to enter. The Tholians are very precise. They want to learn everything they can about the ships they're capturing. All rooms connected to the hangars have their atmospheres exchanged to prevent damage to the systems they're dismantling for study. Also, sometimes they force humanoids to do the work for them, so they'll pump in something we can handle. Well done. Those maintenance tunnels are a maze. They make navigating...
I'm on a good way. Oh my. Still have to do something then. I miss something? That one. Mm. Wrong one. And more. Almost. Right one. Come on.
All major systems are still operational. Good.
I am here to assist. What do you require?
We don't have much time.
We need to work together. What do you want me to do?
Sound alerts. Trekkie 1982 played Star Trek SNW theme for 100 channel points.
I'm changing the targeting subroutines for the tractor beams. Tractor beam is disabled. thought you deactivated all the security protocols. Do you want me to do that for you? I know a few things about force fields.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Something's come along and it's
Blurb.
burst our bubble.
Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel
You
points.
do know that we could have Tholians swarming us any minute, right? I thought we took care of everything. Starfleet Protocol 547C clearly states that
I don't think the Tholians have heard of Protocol 547C.
Captain, I'm detecting Tholian mesh weavers headed for our position. Tholian orb weavers on an intercept course. Tholian recluses moving into weapons range. I recommend evasive action. Tholian tarantula on sensor. Ship just appeared out of nowhere and destroyed that Tholian tarantula. I've never seen a ship of that configuration before. Or one with that kind of fire.
Looks like you could use some help.
We took a hit. Phasers are partially offline. We'll need to work together to take out this last ship.
Atlanta, did you played with the Enterprise G?
The way is clear, and the temporal anomaly has been stabilized. Head for the anomaly, Enterprise. It will put you back where you need to be. That's my job. Details aren't important.
I'm trying to
Storing
think
the
of which arc
timeline
that
is.
was.
Get moving. The Tholians are already starting to regroup.
sure you've realized by now, we're part of a very different timeline. This one is an aberration that we are here to correct. It would be irresponsible of us to let you go back in time with the Enterprise C, and compromise that timeline as well. We'll send you back to your time. There are still some very important events in the 25th century that you need to be a part of. As soon as the Enterprise C returns to its correct place in history, the timeline should right itself.
There wasn't anything there. That's strange.
Alrighty. Next one.
We've detected significant temporal activity in the Galorndon core system, circa the 23rd century. I'm going to investigate it, and I'd like you to join me. We believe the Nakul are involved, along with a planet killer. A doomsday machine.
I hate the Nakul.
We need to stop them at all costs. I'll provide your ship with holographic camouflage. It's best if the Romulans of that time don't see a vessel from the future.
Trekkie 1982. Fruz. Nightbot. Fruz looks is a good friend of me from Australia. She is a big gamer and has her own Minecraft server. Games she plays is Star Trek Online, Minecraft, Disney Dream Valley and a lot more. Go check her out at
Thank you. I've also transmitted files that will establish your cover identity as Tal Shiar security operatives. You'll need to put this data into their local network before entering the research facility. There's a comms satellite nearby that you can use to accomplish this.
Trekkie 1982. Blurb. Nightbot. By earning channel points you can make this stream more fun. Try the blurb and sound alerts out. Enjoy the mayhem.
Tal Shi'ar vessel. Cease all sensor scans of the device immediately. You do not have the proper clearance.
IRW Moreri. This is Galorndon Station Command. Please transmit your security credentials. Data received, Moreri. Welcome to Galorndon Core. Sending you transporter coordinates now. I've taken the liberty of informing Commander Chulak. I'm sure the Director will want to greet you personally.
Doomsday machines seek and destroy planetary bodies, consuming what remains as fuel. And yet, there's one in orbit, just sitting there, peaceful. It looks like reports of the Nakul gaining the ability to control the machines are accurate.
Lanthor,
We need to find out how.
have you
and
got any
fast.
cool new mods for
Your holographic
Hogwarts?
disguises should conceal you while you
Not at the moment. Yeah, I do have mods for you that will better your game and make your life easier. Like, for example, there was a mod to auto all opening doors, but there's also a mod that you don't have to have Alohomora and do the Mr. Moon mission because you have it then, but there's also a mod that already open all doors, so that one is a good one. There was a good one that called increasing all your battle plans and potions. That's a good one. But yeah, see what works for you. What do you want? That's the question too, you know, and how much has to
This area is restricted. You need to leave. Now.
what you want.
Lanthor.
Oh well.
My orders are clear, Romulan. No one is to pass this point until the meeting is concluded. No one, not even Chulak himself.
Sub-Commander, it is my duty to inform you that this area is restricted. Sir. Yes, Sub-Commander. At once. Forgive my rudeness. Access granted. Let me get the door for you. Of course, Sub-Commander. My family is a friend to the Tal Shar, and loyal to the Empire. Access for you and your team is granted.
Krog's mysterious. Krog arrives.
Sub-Commander, if this doomsday weapon lives up to the Nakul woman's boasts, it will ensure the Empire's dominance over the entire quadrant. The Federation and the Klingons will have no choice but to bend the knee to Romulus, or face annihilation. Of course, however, even a cornered beast knows when it has lost.
Greetings, Sub-Commander. I knew it was only a matter of time before the fabled Tal Shiar came to call. The Nakul have brought a glorious weapon to your empire. You won't be disappointed. I can assure you.
Trekkie 1982. Knights
This
of
one shall,
Naleda.
Sub-Commander.
Knightbot.
Beyond measure.
The Knights of Naleda is my fleet in STO. We are a young fleet that always
Your
are looking
attention,
for more recruits.
Let's begin.
If you
shall
like
we?
to join my fleet, message me then in game at Trekkie 1982 #6573 for an invite and with tune you like to join.
You have nothing to
The
fear
Armada where
from
I
the
am in with
machine,
the fleet has also a KDF fleet.
Would you be so
I can also
confident if
invite
you
you
were
for
here,
this.
Envoy.
Utterly so, Commander. Soon, the Doomsday Machine will bring our foes to their knees.
Bold words, Envoy.
I still don't know who the Envoy is.
It would seem a demonstration is in order. See to it, Krog.
As you wish. Shall we, Commander?
Very well. Show me what this beast of yours can do.
It will be my pleasure.
Enjoy the show, interloper. They are using holographic disguises. Guards, deal with them.
Lanthor. Originally it was supposed to be Archer but they scrapped the temporal war stuff, sad smiling.
Well, I must say, I don't know. I did like it in Enterprise. But I never liked Daniels. Or the one who recruits later, who recruited Malcolm. Any thoughts on the new series? Like, they're going to do the Starfleet Academy now. Could be interesting. Oh, Daniel, come on. Was that it? Almost. What is that? There was they said Section 31 would be a series, but they cut back on it and got it as a movie. So I do think the graphics are better. I don't know if they did something. Samantha. What does she want?
We're trying to get our computer to
I'll be right
interface
back.
with that Nakul control console, but their tech is quite advanced. I need at least 5 minutes to integrate it.
Lanthor. It's a real shame. Lanthor. No worries.
Yes, we'll make a fine target for the weapon, Chulak.
Do you think that Patrick Stewart will do one more TNG movie? Because he said that he is up for one more TNG movie. But if that's still gonna happen, I have no idea.
The Doomsday Machine is about to open fire! Nice stuff. Keep it up.
Lanthorpe. I think it would be silly of them not to take him up on that offer.
Yeah, I agree too. The only question will be what timeline and what it's gonna be.
That was close. Almost got this console working. Console is ready. Close to the Doomsday Machine so we can transmit the control codes. We need to get within 5 kilometers of the Doomsday Machine to transmit the control codes. Doomsday Machine.
I thought I already was done. Oh, come on.
We need to get within 5 kilometers of the Doomsday Machine to transmit the control codes. We need to get within 5 kilometers of the Doomsday
That's what I'm trying, Daniels. Finally.
Activating shutdown protocol. Now. Something is wrong. It's not working. It's firing indiscriminately.
Enough! It's only a matter of time before that thing destroys the planet! All ships, destroy the Doomsday Weapon and the cool ships! Now!
The fabled Romulan treachery at last. You'll regret this, Chulak.
Romulan attack wing. Fire torpedoes to that thing's maw. All ships, protect the planet from that machine at all costs. Yes, then a cool ship is about to be food for the beast. That should end it. Wait, what's happening? The machine, it's on a collision course. No, no! I don't know who you are, and I don't care. You helped us with the traitorous Nakul, and that earned you a reprieve. For now. Leave while you still can. I won't ask twice.
The Nakul ship must have detonated within the Doomsday Machine. Disrupted it somehow. This must feel like a Pyrrhic victory at best, too. An occupational hazard, I'm afraid. I'll be fine. What matters is that Chulak and his allies would have killed billions had their plan succeeded. Instead, his life is a cautionary tale, forever disgraced by his loss here today. We stopped them this time, at great cost. Clearly, the Nakul and their leader, this envoy, are willing to do anything to win this war, even commit genocide. It's unfortunate that Chulak didn't stand up to the Nakul sooner. It might have prevented this tragedy today. There's been a temporal disturbance in the 27th century. It's happening in the Lurs system. Vorgon mercenaries are targeting a scientist named Cal Dano. This is big. We must keep Dano and his research out of Vorgon hands. I've transmitted the temporal coordinates. Meet me there. Time shift complete. Permission to come aboard? Cal Dano is stationed here at a Daystrom Institute research facility. The Vorgans may already have what they came for. Bring us into scanning range. We need to find out. It's highly likely the Vorgons are at Cal Dano's research facility trying. The Vorgons have cornered Cal Dano. Engaging them now. The Vorgons have beamed out after our disagreement.
What?
This is Baratas, commander of the VSV Amarel. You are interfering with the private matter that does not concern you. Identify yourself.
My name is Azure. Baratas and I pursue a researcher named Cal Dano, and have been for some time. He has created a weapon of mass destruction. A very valuable weapon. The Tox Utat and its maker will be ours. Our reinforcements are en route. You should not have interfered.
I saw you.
Cal Dano's safe. For now. We're ready to beam up. Since these Vorgons aren't of this era, destroying them won't disrupt the timeline. Cal Dano must fulfill his personal destiny. I've given him my time ship to do so. Please clear it for launch. Trust me on this. I can always get another ship. More Vorgons. We need to cover Cal's escape. Almost there. Just keep the Vorgons busy a bit longer. He made it. The time ship is safely on its way.
This is a temporary setback. Your interference will not keep us from Cal Dano or the Tox Utat. History can be changed, as you will see.
The Arborel just engaged a temporal drive. There, I have them. Reading a new temporal ripple. In the year 2152. Unfortunately, I can't ask Captain Archer to get involved in this one, so if you don't mind. Temporal course laid in. Ready when you are.
Trekkie 1982. Spoon. Nightbot. Hey everyone, meet my husband Simon aka Spoon 2006 in game. When he has the time, he will join me in the game and stream. You also will hear him in the background when he is home. Thanks to him I have found my inner geek. I always have said I am not a gamer girl, but he proved me otherwise. At one point I was playing 3 games at the same time. How so not a gamer girl?
The time ship, or what's left of it, is currently on Enterprise, along with the body of Caldana. The Vorgons don't know this, however. We can't let them endanger Enterprise or her crew. Also, we should stay out of Enterprise's sensor range. They haven't detected us yet, but let's not tempt fate.
History shows you have a habit of meddling in the affairs of others.
Hello.
We believe it is time to break you of that habit.
Really?
Unidentified vessels. You are temporal anomalies. You do not belong. Your chromosome signature matches a vessel we seek. We will know why. Submit to investigation, or you will be purged.
Tholian Captain, we are not aligned with these interlopers. In fact, we would be happy to ally with you against them.
Alliance proposal refused. You are anomalous. They are anomalous. You will all be purged.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Something's come along and
Blurb.
burst our bubble.
Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
There's a Vulcan rescue team on its way to aid the Dakir. We should leave before they arrive and ask questions we're not prepared to answer. Scanning for the Vorgons now. Ah, of course. They're heading to Risa. You may recall burying the Toxu Tot there with Cal. Ah, about that. Truth is, Captain Picard realized the scientific value of the Toxu Tot and faked its destruction to fool the Vorgons. It worked. I'm reading a new disturbance. Sol System 2375. They know where it is. Course locked in. Are you ready for transit? The Toxu Tot is here, in a high-security vault under Starfleet command. I assume the Vorgons are taking advantage of the chaos and the heavy damage to infiltrate the security facility and steal the Toxu Tot. It held up for quite some time. I suspect our Vorgon friends are getting some help. History shows them giving up the hunt after their failure at Risa.
I do miss my gravity wall on the ship. As Bone said, it couldn't be done in a way, so... But okay.
Let's take advantage of this lull in the battle to beam down, while we still can. Are you ready to beam down to Starfleet HQ?
In orbit, the Federation fleet has engaged the Green Invasion Force. Reports from San Francisco estimate casualties in the tens of thousands. Starfleet Command is under heavy fire at this time.
Anything else? No. I think.
We should probably ask that researcher what he knows.
Oh, thank God you're not Breen. This is a nightmare. I think they're heading to the vault. What's left of my research team grabbed the station and decided to hold the line. Against Breen soldiers. Complete, utter insanity. Please, help them.
Alright, guys, I'm going to make a poll. And do you guys know something, what? Because I'm doing from time to time a trivia, but I need to find a extension that is easy and fun to integrate the trivia in Twitch. Star Trek Online, Star Trek Prodigy, Watch Legacy with mods, of course. What else? And of course we got the Witcher 3. So you can vote for 10 minutes. Alrighty.
The Federation fleet is advancing on the Breen positions, but casualties are high on both sides. Breen shock troops are beaming to locations on Earth.
Thanks for the help. The Breen thought Starfleet scientists couldn't fight. As you can see. Funny you should mention that. We have.
Why do I have Inspector Gadget in my head?
On local sensors just before
They always happen when I
notified security for all the good that did. Let me buzz you in. Main access is over here.
What is the complete a random TFO? Alrighty. We can do that in a minute.
Damn, this thing's a total loss. I can open up secondary access for you, but you should know, the bringing made it in there. Could
Go
be rough
vote,
going.
guys! What is that? Nothing. My computer makes weird noises. This way? Now I can't remember. Probably. Yeah.
Reports of a major strike led by the USS Cairo and the USS Enterprise are coming in. The Breen Valley.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this when this happened. Why doesn't work good for me? Ugh. I always hated when this happened. I got it. Come on. No! Yes. Finally. That took me.
I've brought you this far, and you still won't join me?
No, Envoy. Your war with the Federation doesn't concern us.
Only the Tox Uthat matters. Nothing else.
I thought the Envoy
We are
was
not alone
first,
in that mission, as you can
Daniels.
see.
These must be the meddlers that you spoke of, Barotus. Kill them quickly.
killing my team. Although I must say my team isn't very helpful.
We were so close.
Azure, no! No! Envoy, show yourself.
Mori!
Having
Mori, Dad! Hey!
you see now the depths our foes will
Mori!
go to,
Hi, Mori, what's the matter?
Join me,
Hey,
and
what's
you'll
the
have
name
your
of?
revenge. I swear it.
What do you mean? You
Very
know,
well.
to clean that
I will
hole
follow
away.
your lead, Envoy.
Hey, yes.
For vengeance.
Vengeance, indeed.
I'm doing it again. I want to try using Revelio in this game. Alright, let's see what you guys have voted. Alright, just to reach a tree. I bet that would be Lander who voted that. Okay, I'm out of touch now. They did something with the graphics. You can
Landlord.
see that.
Would I do such a thing?
You're the only one who vote for the Witcher 3. I know you. Oh! When I told Spoon that you always put Blame Canada on, he started to laugh. Cause you know... Oh crap. I really lost my touch. Ah.
I'll be fine. We need to focus. Find the Toxuta. I'm afraid that's need to know information. And right now, you don't need to know. I'm sorry, but there are things bigger than this to worry about.
Reports of a major strike led by the USS Cairo and the USS Enterprise are coming in. The Breen battle line appears to be breaking down, though heavy ground combat continues at several locations.
Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 50 Twitch channel points.
Alright, I'm going to be crazy now. I'm absolutely out of touch with this part. I can't use Revelio.
Lanthor. I loved that movie, I had it on VHS.
This is ridiculous. Normally I always find it right away. And now I really am. Oh, wait. I see something there. Hold on. There it is. That's one.
Lanthor. My grandmother got me it for Christmas when I was 11. My parents wouldn't let me watch it, so I had to wait for them to go out shopping without me to watch it, laughing, smiling.
Okay. Naughty grandma. Come on.
Lanthor. She always knew what was cool, haha.
Yeah, my grandma, my Indonesian grandma, was always a fan of Just Dredd of Sylvester Stallone. And every movie she watched after that with Sylvester Stallone, she would say, "That's Judge Dredd." And she even could quote lines out of it. What is really weird, but okay.
Nightbot. Trekkies streaming schedule is from Monday till Tuesday from 9 AM. On Friday and in the weekend I will be streaming, but I will stream when and what I can. Nightbot. Thank you all for watching my channel. I would appreciate if you follow my channel. Have fun watching me kicking ass.
You did well. However, the Envoy keeps gaining allies. First the Nakul, and now the Vorgons. We've been hearing a name in chatter lately. The Temporal Liberation Front. Sounds like our friends are more organized than we thought.
Glowsticks89.
Thankfully, we kept them from Caldano.
Hey, Glow! How are you
I'm not
doing?
sure what to work towards in STO at the moment.
Do you have any questions?
The last event burned me out a little. Lanthor. Hey at Glowsticks89.
I know, Lander. It's I don't know either. But the only thing I know is that I have to work on my lower tunes. But I don't know.
Glowsticks89. Alright, thanks. Yourself.
Yeah, I'm okay too. Just busy. Yeah.
Glowsticks89. Hey at Lanthor.
We have discovered that the Sphere Builders have been conducting operations in other universes. They aren't just looking to make changes in time, but in other dimensions as well.
Glowsticks89.
Their experiments in the parallel
It was my
universe have
birthday
produced
today.
results that will
Oh,
aid in
happy
reforming
birthday!
We need to travel to that reality.
Hope you have a nice birthday.
while we still can. In 2387, an incident
Indeed,
created
happy
a
birthday.
quantum rift between our
Glowsticks
universe and this
89.
one. A
Thanks,
Romulan
Han.
ship accidentally traveled here through a singularity. They found themselves in 2233 and later destroyed the USS Kelvin in battle. This caused their timeline to differ from ours. As a result, we now refer to it as
Glowsticks
the
89.
Kelvin timeline.
It was a good
We
day.
believe the sphere builders communicate with their
Good to
operators
hear.
through the rift. Yes, in our timeline, they used the Zindi.
How is Fruge?
Glowsticks
I
89.
suspect they're doing the same thing
Thank
here
you.
with the Klingons. I'm reading multiple spheres under construction.
Trekkie 1982.
Prevent an expanse from being
Glow.
formed.
Nightbot. My friend Glowsticks streams Minecraft and shows you what they build on their Minecraft
This
server.
sphere isn't active yet.
She is married to
We need
Fruze
to
Looks and
neutralize
together
it
they
before the
cause
builders can
mayhem in the
create an
brick
expanse.
world. You can watch and follow her at Glowsticks 89. Fruze is okay. Glowsticks
good to hear.
89. Oh thanks.
I do hope you've come to fight, Patok. If not, you may whimper and
Damn
wait for my
Klingons.
blade at your throat.
Reading multiple Klingon life signs on Yorktown's bridge. Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Trekkie 1982. List. Nightbot. Check the Nightbot command list to see what you can use. The commands for this channel are available at
We are under attack by Klingon boarding parties. Can you provide assistance? Over here. Greetings. I am Science Officer 0718. Thank you for your very timely assistance. Could you see to Admiral Garrett's medical needs? I am currently interfacing with your crew and the Yorktown's engineering systems to prevent a critical breach of the warp core.
What are you doing here? Last I heard, you were putting fear into the hearts of first-year cadets at the Academy. Never mind for now. Give us a hand here. The Klingons really did a number on us.
Thank you. I thought we were finished. The Klingons weren't interested in taking prisoners.
Thanks. I hope you're here to deal with these spheres.
Thank you. Oh, my head's still spinning. That last Klingon photon hit sent me flying into the ops console. Head first.
We could use some help putting out these fires. Come over here after you put out the last fire.
I planted some sunflowers, by the way. I love sunflowers.
Landfall. Be right back.
Alrighty.
Alright. We were about to begin sabotage operations on the sphere when the Klingons came to call. As you can see, Yorktown and her crew are in rough shape. But that thing needs to be neutralized. I count on you and your crew to help us
Glowsticks
finish the
89.
job.
Cool.
Glad to hear it. We've got explosives ready to go.
Yeah,
We'll need to
it's
find a
starting to
proper
grow here
infiltration
again.
point on the sphere. Work
Spring
with my
is
science
breaking
officer
on.
to make that happen.
Use the starboard console. Together we can triangulate our scanners.
BP.
Admiral Garrett, I believe we found a suitable location. I have reviewed
Glowsticks 89. It was a beautiful day here today.
We can
Oh,
commence
nice.
operations at your command.
I'll stay on the Yorktown to assist Admiral Garrett and his crew. We'll
What do you
monitor
think
the
about
progress of
Daniels,
the
guys?
operation.
I never liked him in a way.
Commander! Kill those intruders!
To date, the most effective Starfleet tactic has been to trigger a critical series of detonations within their power suite. Such disruptions have resulted in destruction of a sphere.
Experiment 2674.
Receiving
Despite
data.
attempts to compensate for
I had no
trans-dimensional
idea the
drift,
sphere builders
the
were
protocol
involved in so
initiation
many
led to universal instability and, ultimately, entropic acceleration. Galactic habitable spaces, 0. Life signs, minimum. Project terminated.
And pay attention.
You cannot stop our plans.
Yes, we can.
I was part of the team that devised the sphere neutralization tactics aboard USS Enterprise. After our initial success, I was deployed to the Yorktown to share my expertise on such matters.
Experiment 3331. The Expanse grew at an acceptable rate until it was discovered by the Iconian Dominion Alliance.
Exterminated an entire galaxy.
Resistance, we were able to decimate their core systems with targeted micro-expenses. But their desperation assault in subspace led to a complete entropic breakdown and, ultimately, universal disruption. Galactic habitable spaces, 0. Life signs, indeterminate. Project terminated.
Have you ever played The Witcher, Lantor?
It seems your alliance with the Klingons has been profitable, builders.
It has. Like the Zindi, they are eager for conquest.
However, the technology you have provided destroys as well as creates.
The Resistance has been disruptive to our progress. Your promises appear thin, Envoy.
I assure you, all is going according to plan. Nothing they will do will keep us from our goals.
And yet, I see a familiar disruption has presented itself again.
A minor nuisance. I suggest letting your Klingons do what they do best.
I will deal with this disruption. It's time you learned that you cannot prevail, intruder. You will fall to ruin.
Fancy a homemade?
You! I have had enough of you! The Tutarians were a peaceful race until your misbegotten alliance committed an act of genocide. We were all but annihilated. Only a scant few of us escaped to safety, lost and forgotten within a dimensional void. The Envoy has given us the means to manipulate events. We have begun to undo the damage you have done to us. Quantum realms such as this are ours to study without risk to our own. And should this realm unravel, there is an infinite number of realms remaining to us. Yes, just as you were willing to do so to achieve your goals, do not presume to judge me, murderer! The Expanse Protocol...
Something is happening. The sphere is emitting a high level of thermobaric radiation. We must complete our objective at once. finished working on the sphere network. Prepare the final charge for detonation. Final charge deployed. We can return and initiate the detonation chain on your command.
Experiment 4472.
The latest data is local. It corresponds to this universe's quantum signature. Sphere builder ships inbound.
Lovely. Nod.
We are being jammed. We're going to need some help. The sphere is jamming our transmissions. I will recalibrate our systems so we can send detonation signals to the charges. Use our signal to activate the explosives. The thermobaric gas is creating an unusual level of interference, attempting to boost our comm signal to compensate. Recalibration complete.
Come on, Yorktown. That's not what I wanted. And my inventory is full again. What a surprise.
I have established a link to the charges on the sphere, ready to activate on your command. Detonation's complete. The sphere is neutralized.
Nice work over there.
It was rough for a moment.
I do not like this.
What the? I'll see you back on the ship, sir.
Most curious. I believe that wound occurred due to a temporal shift. Something has happened elsewhere. A question for another time, perhaps.
In the end, you came through for us. On behalf of Starfleet and the Yorktown crew, thanks.
Indeed. Safe travels to you and your crew.
Experience could tip the balance of
Alright.
power against us. Fortunately, their ability to operate in our dimension
The
is
last
extremely limited.
episode of this story arc line.
Some time ago, there was a temporal disruption involving the USS Enterprise C. We thought the matter was fully resolved, but there was an oversight. We need to find one of the Enterprise C survivors, a temporal duplicate of Starfleet Admiral Tanay. Until we reconcile her displacement, the timeline is in jeopardy. There's one person in particular that can provide the location of the survivors. Sela of Rock. If she's here, we'll need to draw her out. Sela's not easily found if she doesn't want to be. In the meantime, there's a structure on one of the larger asteroids. Our intel shows a lot of Romulan activity in this system, in Sela's name. Command believes she's planning an assault of some kind and gathering tactical resources.
Oh, Sheila. There's one thing in this game. I always wanted to kill Sheila or Admiral Lita. But unfortunately, we can't do that.
This looks like an abandoned Tal Shiar base. Or what's left of one. It looks like the interior has been stripped of anything useful over an extended period of time. This could be the work of Sela's forces. They've been... Wait! Picking up enemy contacts. Romulan ships decloaking. Those ships were older, but battle-ready and in good repair. It's unusual of them to run so quickly. We should stay sharp. There's probably more of them out there waiting under cloak. In the meantime, we damage their propulsion systems in the fight. They're leaking plasma.
Hello, little one. What's the matter? little one. I know. Hold on.
As long as they keep leaking plasma, we can follow their trail. They're not trying to lose us. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Alright, guys. What's that? I think that's all the cleaners, boy. Hold on. I know. Yeah. Alright, guys. I will be right back. My doggy needs to go out for a minute, so bear with me.
Trekkie 1982. Doggy.
Alrighty then, boy.
Nightbot. Hey everyone, I will be right back. Moraith needs to go out for a few minutes, so bear with me.
outside now. I'm getting some tea as well, guys. idea.
Unidentified ship, you are trespassing in sovereign Romulan space, and you are outnumbered. Oh, it's you again. No, you are still trespassing in my space, and I could use a new ship for my armada.
Yeah, Sheila.
Fine, we'll talk. Cut to the chase and tell me what it is you want.
You?
Ah, I'd wondered when you'd get around to looking for the Enterprise C survivors. When the Enterprise C survivors were taken, my father agreed to let the rest of the crew live, so long as Lieutenant Yar served as his concubine. She was executed, but my father held to his word. I am aware of their location, but I will only take you there if you agree to it. And what assurances do I have that I won't simply be executed? I will not agree to my death. If I agree to this, I will be held in house arrest, somewhere reasonably pleasant by my own standards. I will not be cut off from access to the outside world, and I will not be given any sort of death penalty. Further, you will allow my crew and their ships to go without harassment.
You want a lot for so little.
The survivors of the Enterprise C were sent to the Tal Shiar prison. Set a course for the Pictet system. I shall make my way to the bridge of this quaint little ship.
Yikes.
I'm reading several Tholian ships on sensors, along with some unusual temporal fluctuations. Tholians dislike anything involving time travel. We should be cautious. If they think we're responsible, they may become hostile.
This is the Pictet system, one of many.
Play Blurp sound emote me using 100 Twitch channel points.
performing a detailed scan on that anomaly. Something caused it to destabilize quickly. Not a good sign. Another temporal anomaly. It was emitting high levels of tachyon radiation and chronotons before it dispersed. I'll need more data, but I think it was an unstable gateway into transdimensional space.
Scan one. I want to see what they were so interested in.
Based on these readings, I believe I've found an origin point for these anomalies. They're coming from the planet below. I suggest sending an away team down to collect data. All clear. We should check out the planet while we can. I am detecting signs of habitation, but there's a lot of temporal disturbances down there. They're making it hard to obtain a clear reading at this distance.
Assemble your most able crewmen and... My apologies. This is your ship. You give the orders.
Sound alerts. Trekkie 1982 played Star Trek theme short for 100 channel points.
Doesn't look like it's been inhabited for some time. I'm reading a number of temporal anomalies, but my tricorder's having trouble analyzing the data. I'm going to need to get closer.
The shipments of supplies stopped long ago. Anyone alive down here will have a hard time. I suppose...
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points. Lanthor. Oh no, Senior.
We've beamed down into an open courtyard within what's left of the Tal Shiar prison. Doesn't look like it's been inhabited for some time. I'm reading a number of temporal anomalies nearby, but my tricorder's having trouble analyzing the data. We're going to need to get closer.
The shipments of supplies stopped long ago. Anyone alive down here will have a hard time. I suppose that's too bad for Admiral Tanay. That is what this is about, isn't it? There are two of her and no one else. If you find her, I doubt she will be alive. This world was abandoned by the Tal Shiar decades ago. I doubt there's anyone left. The survivors of the Enterprise
This
C
datapad
might have
dates
left
back
personal
to the late
items
23rd
behind.
century. It lacks power, but it should work once it's recharged. This place hasn't been inhabited for a while. Thing is, the tricorder's giving a range of time from 3 months to 30 years. We're dealing with some serious temporal flux here. That's one of the temporal anomalies. I wouldn't recommend entering its area of effect. From what I'm reading here, contact with the anomaly will do considerable damage to anything organic. That being said, I believe we can deal with this. Stand over there, and between the two of us, we should be able to nullify the anomaly. Someone's been here recently. The tricorder's picking up numerous signs of habitation in the area. By the look of things, someone stripped this area of all useful items and moved on. This gate appears to have been locked from the outside. Perhaps they knew about the anomaly but didn't have the means to handle it. Ah, there's a manual override over there near our beam-down site. We can use it to open the gates. When we disrupted this anomaly, it seemed to fracture, forcing more anomalies into our timeline. I think we might be able to use that to our benefit, though. I'll stay here and act as an anchor. The gate controls are trapped within an anomaly, and use your tricorder to emit the dispersal pattern again. We should be able to push those bubbles away from the gate controls. We'll have to disperse it. If you get stuck, I'll be able to get you out of trouble. Looks like some of the closed gateways are rusted now. Find another spot. I think I can see a clear path to the controls. The gate's open. Try to disperse where you are. It should open an escape path for you. Excellent. The gate's open, and we can continue our search for Tanae. Well done. Before we move on, I've managed to bring the datapad online again. It might contain clues on what happened. Looks like it's a personal unit. The primary user is Lieutenant Tasha Yar of Starfleet.
Lanthor. Alrighty, I need to go help with childcare. Have a great rest of your day, Trekkie. Catch up soon.
Give me that. The first entry dates to 2389. Nearly
Alright,
40 years
Lanthor.
after
Thanks for being here again.
or at least 40
Talk
years
to you
after
soon.
it's supposed to have been executed. I am Natasha Yar, Security Chief for the Federation Starship Enterprise D. Well, at least that's who I was. For the past 40 years, I've been Tal Shiar Prisoner 24601. But even that changed a week ago. Our regular supply drops from the Star Empire stopped 3 months ago. The guards started caring too much about what might be going on elsewhere in the quadrant and caring too little about their prisoners. We were able to overpower them. We've managed to recover some data pads like this one, but there isn't enough here for us to call for help or escape. I'm leaving keeping this record in case anyone comes looking for us. Sela, if you find this, I still love you. I've missed you. Lieutenant Yar was supposed to have been executed. My father said it happened. There were witnesses. How can... Clearly, there was some The Enterprise... It would not have been the first time.
There's a path ahead.
No doubt he thought she might still have been useful in some way. I can see the pity in your eyes. Keep
This
it.
anomaly looks more
His
stable than the
decision
others.
allowed me to
It's probably
become the
less
person
deadly,
I
but
am.
let's not find
I
out.
do not regret it. The generators died and no one knows why. Richard thinks it might have been the big predators. Tanae thinks she might be able to salvage some of the parts. I hope she can. She's been glaring over the remains for the last 3 hours. 2 more dead. We can't stay here. The animals know the fence won't harm them anymore. We'll build a new settlement in the old secondary supply bunker the Tal Shiar abandoned 20 years ago. The surviving guard has agreed to guide us there. Loyalty to the Tal Shiar fades when you've been stranded with the inmates. Lieutenant Yar never discussed Turkana 4. When I was older, I discovered why. She was a survivor. It is clear that her arrangement with my father was just that. Obviously, she continued that trait into her existence here. There's more ground to cover.
There's another unstable anomaly. The anomaly has left some of the rock in a molten state.
You took readings in orbit.
Clearly,
Surely
these
we should
anomalies
continue
must be
looking.
connected
To your mission. Now, while you take a leisurely stroll through the jungle, I will be moving on. It appears that there are more survivors than initially believed.
There's a lot of interference, but I think I'm picking up a life sign. Tanae!
Go away! Leave this place! No! Please, not again! Stay away! Stay away!
It seems your duplicate, Tanae, is still alive, and she isn't pleased to see you. I don't really blame her. I wasn't exactly thrilled to see you again, either.
She's run off, but there's an even larger anomaly close by.
It looks like it was a structure at one point, but I doubt any survivors
Another
would
temporal
remain in a
anomaly, and this
ruin
one is
like
larger
this.
than the last. There are temporal eddies moving through the area and a few stable locations between them. Now, if you establish temporal stabilizers in these 3 locations, we can disperse the anomaly and get a better look at the area. Hopefully, the Enterprise C survivors were able to escape the area before this happened. There's a stable pocket ahead of you. Set up the first stabilizer there. That's the first stabilizer. 2 more to go. Incredible! Dispersing the anomaly restored more than I expected. We should look for clues.
We found an entire... Swears the same area was full of towering trees last week. He might be mistaken. We're both getting older. I thought I saw a Romulan in the brush. He was wearing a 22nd century style uniform. When I looked again, he was gone. Maybe I'm going senile. Richard insists I'm too young. While her father was a Tal Shiar general, he spared my life in the end. Perhaps he wasn't petty and cruel to her. I hope he wasn't. If you should find this, happy 50th birthday, Sela. I have missed you. I only regret we were separated. Shelter ruined, last tricorder gone, half our stores destroyed, 5 dead. The hunters and gatherers returned to find many dead and unconscious. I used my emergency medic training, but I was a security officer, not a doctor. Devek might not make it. None of them can remember what happened. Without the tricorder, we can't scan the area, or for internal injuries. I suspect that there is something on the planet causing anomalies of some kind. Has not reacted well. She's been talking to herself and keeping apart from everyone. A problem for later. Survival now.
Some sort of temporal inversion happened here. Some of the rock returned to an earlier molten state, while some of the building materials aged over 200 years. Anyone standing close to these objects would have been affected as well, regressed to infancy, or aged to the grave.
Well, I suppose it was nice that Yar thought of me, but that doesn't change the fact that she was going to steal me away like a thief in the night. If she had truly cared, she would have stayed where she was. My father was not cruel or petty, at least not to me. He was hard because he needed to be. I thrived because of it. The Enterprise C survivors were surprisingly resilient. Tasha's notes are more sparse, but seem to record a productive, if primitive, community. They mention a secondary site close by. If your Vulcan survived, There may be others, and they may be close.
Over here! There's a path with recent footprints. I'm reading another anomaly, further down the path. Tanae might be there.
The Tanae anomaly and its allies must be purged.
That Tholian away team must have beamed down to investigate the anomalies. This looks to be a well-worn path. Some recent footprints here, heading the other way. They might have run into Tholians.
It seems your Vulcan passed this way recently. Perhaps the cavern mentioned Natasha's logs is nearby. We should follow the tracks. It seems many of the refugees would be alive if it weren't for the anomalies. I wonder how many are left now.
I'm detecting signs of recent habitation in this location.
Maybe we'll find more answers.
This was some sort of dwelling up until a few months ago. If I'm reading this right, there was an explosion of tetrion particles here. A fatal one, judging by the organic residue on the walls. No one's been living here since, according to these tricorder readings.
Anomalies are temporal in origin. I watched Richard wither and die before my eyes. An anomaly appeared, and moments later, he aged 100 years. We buried him this morning in the clearing. I never expected he and I would end this way. I miss him. Richard was a wonderful partner for these last decades, a good man. We built a wonderful life, despite it all. My only regret is that Sela never got to know how kind and brave Richard was. He have been such a wonderful stepfather. Tanae hasn't been seen in days. I'm worried she won't come back. I'm worried she will. I thought her strange behavior might be a degenerative sickness, but
07.
she was answering questions before they were asked, and she's been close to every unknown.
Zezashetan. Zeazashetan. Zezashetan. Try that text to speak.
It already did.
Zezashetan. Nope. Still failed. Oh well.
This is Tanae. I have agreed to report the final word and to hold this log for the future. If there is one. If it isn't here already. Natasha Yar died of a fever. She wished for the story of the crew of the Enterprise C to be remembered. They were brave beyond expectation. She wished for her daughter to know that she was loved and that Natasha lived a long and happy life. But Natasha missed her, and she hoped her daughter's life was wonderful. Natasha requests that if this log is found, that this record be conveyed to Sela of Romulus and to the Federation. Do not come near me. End log.
I think I see movement in the bushes. Tanae?
Stop following me! No, go away! I told you to stay away! I am dangerous. You should not be here. No one can be here. No! Not again! Oh! No! Not again!
There's a new anomaly forming.
Folians!
Purge the anomaly. Purge the contaminated.
Tanae, the anomalies that have been occurring were caused by decades of temporal interference. Because of what happened with the Enterprise C, you exist in two places at once. We can fix this. You and your counterpart can be reintegrated. Your memories will be integrated as well, but the anomalies will stop.
I see the logic in your presence here. I am anomalous. My presence here must be sufficiently reconciled to preserve the order of things. I presume you are here to accomplish this. Thus, I will go with you.
All this time, she was here. I believed she was dead. Tasha believed I might come looking for her. She believed it so strongly she left logs in case. Tanae held her logs for her. And now, she is truly dead. This place has led to some interesting revelations, shall we say? I think it best we leave before more Tholians show up.
Looks like we beamed up just in time. Several Tholian ships are on an attack vector.
We won't just watch evil dogs. We will repair time.
Something is happening. It's happening again. Another... I see you found my displaced temporal counterpart. Well done. An operations team is standing by on this vessel to assist with her temporal reintegration. Please beam her aboard, and we will begin the process. It is possible that I may acquire a new set of memories as part of the process. A small price to pay to stabilize the timeline. As it has been said, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one. I see. Having read the briefing from Starfleet Command, I find her presence here to be most logical, considering the situation. Very well. I will take custody of Sela and deliver her to a secure facility once the reintegration procedure is complete. Beam her aboard with my temporal counterpart.
It seems our journey is at a parting of the ways once more. I did, and I will. But I have a condition to my surrender. Tell me about my mother.
The timeline is stabilizing. Anomaly counts are dropping, and our agents are reporting a decline in temporal aftershocks due to recent events. That's a good thing, by the way. The aftershocks of our recent discoveries on Pigtag may take some time for Sela to resolve, however. I hope she's able to find a sense of peace and closure from what she's learned today. I'll be heading back to Temporal Command once we've fully integrated the two Tanays. Be seeing you.
Alright everyone, this was it for now. Hope you liked it, and I will be back tomorrow same time. Yeah. I don't know if one of my friends is online. Let me check real quick if I can read somebody's channel. No. That will be like this. So thanks for watching, and maybe I will catch you tomorrow. Hi everyone, the stream is ending. I hope you like what I'm doing, and I would appreciate it if you follow, subscribe, and like me on one of my social media. Stay for a bit longer because I'm gonna see if I can raid a friend's channel. If not, I hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching. Live long and prosper.